Welcome back to the Roar Rundown. I'm Caroline Derby for the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, and we hope you are all safe, happy, and healthy while you're at home. We've started some new podcasts this semester, so be sure to tune in to Talking with Tigers and Ouachita's Best. Both of these can be found on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network SoundCloud page. The National Football Foundation recently released its 2020 Hampshire Honor Society list, and it included senior football player Brockton Brown. The list is comprised of players in the NCAA and the NAIA who have maintained above a 3.2 GPA throughout their collegiate career. Our men's tennis team had a great start to its season, but like other spring sports at Ouachita, it was unfortunately cut short. For our third senior spotlight, Elizabeth Steele caught up with senior men's tennis players Nair Adi and Dan Kaplan, as well as men's tennis coach Craig Ward.
Hey Tigers, I'm here with senior tennis players Dan Kaplan and Nair Adi, as well as the men's tennis coach Craig Ward. For Dan and Nair, their senior season was cut short this year due to COVID-19. But I'm here to get some insight about their past 4 years of playing tennis for OBU. So Dan, what made you decide to come play tennis for OBU?
Well, I decided my whole life I played tennis, and I decided when I was about to finish college, my high school, to keep studying and playing at the same time. A degree, and US is the only country that offers this system that you can play a very high level of collegiate athlete and keep studying a degree. So I decided when I was after I graduated from high school, a year after that, and I started playing tennis when I was around 7-8 years old. In my hometown, Montevideo, Uruguay.
Well, awesome. Nair, what do you think your favorite part of playing tennis for OBU has been?
Well, to be honest, in the last year, I realized that it's not just about tennis. It's about you join a family that is forever, a family that you're welcome everywhere in the world. I think the best thing about these 4 years has been to have a second family, to meet people who I didn't know, and they became brothers. I'm fighting with them on the court, cheering up, pushing us, pushing everyone until 100%. When you say, okay, I can go more, someone will come to you and say, hey, let's go, one more, And I think that is the most, that is a gift, and the reward after these 4 years is that you have so many experience about being on a team. Tennis is kind of a little selfish when you play by yourself because you don't care about anyone else than you. But when you join a team, you start caring for more people. You give 100% for them, not just for you. And that feeling is just amazing, to be honest. I think that is the best thing I take from here.
That's awesome. So Coach Ward, would you agree with this? What has it been like having these seniors on your team for the past few years?
No, it's, I'm going to really miss them. I really am. Like they're talking about, we really do become like family. We spend anywhere from 3 to 4 hours a day with each other. It's, over a period of 4 years, and to see how they have changed and to see how they have changed me, the things I learned from the guys as far as just, they push me in a positive way. In that I get up thinking, okay, they're giving their best. I've got to give my best, in my role as a coach. But, I have a saying, we never say goodbye. We just say, we'll see you later. And that's really, that's about the only way I can handle it over 30-something years of doing this and having close relationships with young men over this, over a 4-year period is, I feel sorry for coaches that only look at it from a win and loss standpoint. They're just missing so much. That's part of the whole team atmosphere and family atmosphere.
That's great. So Dan, what would have been probably your favorite part of playing tennis at OBU?
Wow, that's a hard question. Big one. There is multiple experience here that they were unique. you know, like for example, travel with the team to tournaments, spending practices with them, having fun in practice, being in campus. I mean, there is no a specific time that I can pick. There is several. So yeah.
So, what was it like for you, Nair, when you heard that you wouldn't be able to finish your senior season?
Well, it was a little bit a shock, to be honest. Uh, I think we didn't expect it, but I mean, we were concerned about what was going on. But when that happened, it was like, I am done. What I'm gonna do? Like, I'm always care about tennis in my life. If I think if I want to go ski with my family, say no, I can't. I gotta play tennis, you know. And then you're like, okay, tennis is not part of my life, and you're like, okay, I identify myself with tennis. So after you are like, okay, I don't have to anymore who I am, you know. And that is the question. But I mean, I know it's the best for everyone. It's sad to end like this, but I mean, the health of people is first. So I mean, I was a little bit sad, but then I was like, okay, I understand.
Yeah, it's pretty uncharted times. Coach Ward, what was it like for you in this situation when you heard that these seniors you had worked with wouldn't be able to finish their seasons?
Well, honestly, I mean, my first reaction was the importance of everyone buying into the concept of social distancing, you know, and all of that, because you're dealing with life and death issues, which are much larger than winning or losing a tennis match, you know. But I think when it really hit me was, I mean, we were in San Antonio getting ready to play a really high quality tournament. And that next week, my phone popped up and it said Newman University, which meant we were supposed to be playing that match, you know, that day. And my phone would keep popping up, Oklahoma Baptist, Southeastern Oklahoma, you know, and all that. And then, it was one of the things that you don't hear, you know, you haven't heard a lot of talk about with, and probably won't hear a lot of talk about with all of us, is wins and losses, because it's not the most important thing, but it's a lot of fun to win matches. And there's no feeling like it, actually, you know. So when I saw that we weren't able to play these matches, and that feeling and that exhilaration, and especially with the way the team was coming together, I mean, I really felt like we had what could be one of our greatest teams ever. And we've had some really good teams. So that sense of loss, you know, of us not being able to share in those wins, and then the other thing too was, I mean, this past weekend would have been our conference championships. And then 3 weeks from now, we were planning a big party for our 3 seniors. Juan Moncada, who's not in on this call, but, you know, Monkey is his nickname. You know, for Juan and Dan and Nair, their families were coming over here, you know, to be able to celebrate them graduating. So that's kind of what I guess you'd say a loose end. You know, it's not finished. It's not tied up. So lots of different emotions. I mean, the overriding was the seriousness of the COVID, you know, but you know, it's sad. It's a loss in a way, you know, that but you know, life goes on.
Yeah, that's completely understandable. On the brighter side of things, Dan, what's your probably favorite accomplishment that you've been able to have in the past 4 years?
My best accomplished. I think being part of the team and give always the best on the court, off the court, being able to help in a way that I see my teammates are improving, myself as well. And personally, I think I grow a lot in and off the court, being part of the team. As a tennis player, I think that I improve my game on the court, being more aggressive, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Gotcha. Well, Nair, do you plan to keep playing tennis in the future now?
Well, after our season got canceled, we have the NCAA gave us an extra year. I don't want to play professional, but I want to after working, trying to get a master's degree. So I might play one more year to try to get a master's. I would love to play here. Washington doesn't provide a master's, so I gotta move forward, which is sad because it's hard for me to see myself playing in another team with another shirt that is not a Tiger. Especially not having my teammates and my coach on court with me or next to me cheering me up. It's gonna be shocking. If I imagine myself, it's just I was like, I can't believe it yet, you know. And I mean that's the future so far. I mean, I'm planning on that, not really going professional or something like that. So you know, that's my plan so far.
Well, I know that we're all excited to see what both of you accomplish in the following years. And I just want to thank all three of you guys for talking to me and giving me a little insight this morning.
Head over to our Instagram at The Roar Rundown to see Izzy Bond demonstrate this week's hashtag challenge. We want to see what you come up with, and we'll feature the best ones on next week's episode. That's all we have for you this week, so be sure to join us next week for our final episode of the semester. Stay safe, stay home, and as always, go Tigers. See you next time, Tiger Nation.